Not them having Kira armbands. Is Light making any money off of this merch? Look at that.
Money! There's so much!
Man, I wish I were over there right now.
Damn it! He's planning to use all this chaos to escape into the crowd. Even so, he can't escape from Demigawa's cameras.
Over there, pilot! Go to the floor where all the money's coming from! Next on the program, it's time for me to introduce the new leaders I have chosen for Kira's kingdom.
Oh!
The first gentleman is...
Delete. Delete!
What the hell is this?
This guy has the eyes too! Bro, he has that light board! And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Death Note episode 31. That boy Light has officially become a loose cannon. He is literally the one orchestrating his own downfall because he can't control his emotions. It's actually crazy to watch. He started off the show looking like he was more intelligent than anyone around him, and now it's clear as day that, in my opinion,
he may still be more intelligent than anyone around him, but he's not more intelligent than everyone around him.
Let's see how this plays out.
And in this case, this person's not even around him.
Yeah, right? Getting outsmarted by a child, literally.
He's playing with fucking robots and shit.
Fellow Kira supporters, I urge you, do not rush the building all at once. The traitors may attempt to blend in with the crowd to escape. I am Kira's loyal servant and spokesman.
Illegal
You
to
must
send a
listen
mob
to me.
The police.
Find them,
someone's building.
pull them from the building, and bring them in front of the cameras. There'll be a sacrifice to Kira.
Not them having Kira armbands. Is Light making any money off of this merch?
You can't hide from me. I'll find you.
Nier, you've got no choice. You better evacuate.
You've got some nerve to say that, being Kira.
What? Are you still going on about that nonsense?
Think about it. With all the anti-Kira groups around, why is it we're being targeted and right after I start suspecting you? Pretty convenient if you ask me.
Nier, with all due respect, you're wrong. You're jumping to conclusions.
Around upside down.
Members of the task force, please listen to me. Kira is likely amongst you. Even as we speak, he is in that room. I'm simply asking you to think about this carefully.
Light is Kira. This is all sounding way too familiar. The original L also thought that Light had to be Kira.
The first wave of 20 people will break the door and get inside. Second wave, stand by.
This is what happens when you send mobs of people. They fight each other too.
Nier,
It's so
we have
dumb.
to evacuate immediately.
Really? What pathetic people. I'm not surprised that there are ordinary people who support what Kira's trying to do. I'm talking about honest citizens who believe in their hearts that by punishing evildoers, Kira will actually make this world a better place to live. But as for this crowd outside, they're a completely different breed. They are truly despicable and stupid. This is just a diversion for them. They're all selfish.
I know that, but it still leaves us with the immediate problem.
We'll use L's legacy and the anti-Kira protesters we hired.
Yes, but we only have one shot with that plan.
I'm aware of that,
I knew it.
but I can't imagine
what I
a
would
better
do.
time to do it. Besides, it should be interesting.
Chaos outside and I'm
Oh.
like shorts.
Oh, he's throwing out money. L's legacy is money?
It's
Fuck you! Let me get some money! Look at that.
Money! There's so much!
What? Whoa, that's a lot. Amazing. Man, I wish I were over there right now.
Matsuda.
Humans are so interesting. Of course, you can use money to get apples, so I can kind of understand.
What's funny is he could just float by and grab
He's planning to
apples
use
and
all this
go.
chaos to escape into the crowd. Even so, he can't escape from Demigawa's cameras.
Demigawa is doing fucking.
Over there, pilot! Go to the floor where all the money's coming from!
Jeez, what are you doing, Demigawa? Don't you know that you can't buy love and peace with money?
A literal downpour of money is causing mayhem in Lower Manhattan.
The police have arrived.
Police?
They're a welcome sight in the midst of what can only be called a full-scale riot.
This is bad. At this rate.
Let's go. This is our window of opportunity. We can leave via the front exit.
It makes sense that the police would have to mobilize for a riot like this.
Damn! Nier was prepared for this situation. He's planning to come out along with the rest of them. And if I tell Aizawa and the others to keep an eye on the police, it'll only make me look that much more suspicious.
Yep.
The police are coming out of the building. They've secured the area.
Where is he? He's gotta be in there somewhere. But where?
You lost. Control your rage, boy.
Damn it.
They're watching you. He's watching your ass.
He lost the fro and he became serious.
Mm-hmm. Kid know. He knows. He knows. He's watching Light's deranged activities, bro.
How much money do you think was there? Bet it was a lot.
Matsuda, knock it off!
I bet it was around $10 million or something.
Ooh, what's that in apples?
What?
On a lifetime.
Many apples.
Mm-hmm.
Nier.
Already?
This is Nier.
We've re-established a secure connection, so I thought I should give you a call to let you know.
You're safe. That's a relief.
To all of you on the task force, I'm sure that by now some of you are starting to suspect that Kira may be one of you.
Given the timing of today's attack on our headquarters, I don't think anyone could blame you for having doubts. If you don't suspect the second L of being Kira by now, you're in the wrong line of work.
The number I gave you the day before has been reconnected. Please feel free to call anytime you like.
Well then, I'll be waiting for your call.
Those were some strong words. This guy's pretty sure of himself.
I've been thinking, and if any of you want to cooperate with Nier, please go ahead. I'm not particularly satisfied with the way things are going either. Ideally, we should cooperate with the SPK. Maybe this will clear the air a little.
Still, it kind of feels like Nier's against us, doesn't it?
It's a standoff. Speak up.
When I think about Deputy Director Yagami, I don't want to suspect Light, even a little bit, but...
Dad?
Huh?
Welcome back. I didn't know you were going to be home tonight.
Oh yeah, what are you still doing awake?
I've got a couple of exams coming up.
I see. Well, don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Okay. You too, Dad.
These kinds of heartwarming moments always lead to something tragic.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They never turn out well.
Mm-hmm. A drink. Last chat with his daughter.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of the others contacted Nier. It's inevitable. The problem is what comes after that. If I'm too late to act, something might happen that I won't be able to take back.
So do you kill them all now?
I've got no choice but to do it.
An emergency order from Light! Yay! File number 3. Huh? No way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is near.
I'm with the Japanese task force. My name is Aizawa.
Yup.
Brother's gonna be mid-sentence and croak.
Mm-hmm. Aye. Thing is, if he kills everybody on the task force, then no one can spill his secret. You see what I'm saying? Because nobody else knows
So,
about it.
the time has finally come. If I do this, my safety is guaranteed, and I can finally just be a normal wife. This is what Light wants for me. He wants me to be happy, just as a woman should be. Oh, thank you.
Bless your sweet soul. He doesn't care about you either, love.
Nah, you go.
I see.
Right,
That's very interesting. You're saying there were 2 suspects in the Kira investigation that the previous L detained for more than 50 days, and they were cleared based on the 13-day rule, correct?
Yes, but of course that alone doesn't prove they were Kira.
And Al was willing to release them because of that?
No, L had Deputy Director Yagami, the chief detective at the time, put on an act. He was instructed to tell the suspects that they had both been found guilty of being Kira and the second Kira, and that they were going to be executed. Then on the way, the deputy director pulled over and pointed a gun at the suspects. He said that he would first kill Kira, then himself. The idea was that if he were Kira, the suspect would have killed the chief right then and there.
Kira is quite impressive. He must have used his detainment to demonstrate his innocence. Well done.
Out of curiosity, did the suspect volunteer to be detained as part of the investigation?
Come to think of it, Light did volunteer to be imprisoned.
If he did, then I'd say that settles the matter, wouldn't you?
So, who was it? Who were those 2 suspects?
I can't tell you that much. I'm willing to cooperate, but I'm still a member of the Japanese task force working under L.
I understand.
Thank you very much. Your information's been quite valuable. Especially the part about Shinigami's eyes that enable you to see other people's names.
It was very helpful. Goodbye.
Guys, spilling the beans. He about to get deleted.
Will that be enough, Nier? Shouldn't you have pressed for a little more information?
I think that all things considered, his level of cooperation is fine for now. And besides, I discovered something very important. The person suspected of being Kira is Deputy Director Yagami's son.
Yup.
It's the only possible explanation. Why else would the Deputy Director say he would kill Kira and then himself? Therefore, that means the second L and the person I think is Kira can only be one man. Light Yagami.
Yup. It's too late now. It's too late now.
He's just so cute.
Checkmate. It's over. You know nothing about this kid.
Light.
Yes?
There's something you should know. I phoned Nier and talked to him.
He said it in front of
Don't worry
everyone.
about it.
So
After all,
you know,
I was the one who recommended it. So, what did the 2 of you end up discussing? No, on second thought, I probably shouldn't ask. I guess it's not appropriate for me to ask those kinds of questions if I'm a suspect.
Don't get me wrong. I want to believe that you aren't Kira. But I've got to be certain. I'm sorry to have to do this again, but I want to put you under surveillance until we catch Kira. I'm afraid that goes for Misa Amane as well. I'm gonna search your place right now. There's a possibility that Amane might have a notebook.
Hang on a second, Aizawa.
No, go right ahead. Look at it this way. At least you can prove to everyone that I'm not sneaking around and contacting Misa in private, right?
Clicks the computer key. Message to Misa.
Huh? Mogi?
I'm coming with you. I want to make sure, too.
It would be best for everyone if Light wasn't Kira. But if Amane has any evidence on her that connects her with Kira, then...
Alright, clean up that mess. Oh, she ain't even there. She gone. boom, boom. 2 shots to the chest.
Mochi! Monchichi! Long time no see, you two! Light hasn't been home at all lately, so I've been super bored.
Well, there's no way she's got the notebook hidden on her dress like that. We're just investigating a tip that there were explosives planted in Al's house. We think it's a prank, but we'd like to check the rooms just in case.
What? How about Light? Is he okay? I have to call him.
No, you can't call him right now.
How come?
Don't worry, Light's safe, but he's really busy right now. He has some other things he has to do, so he's handed the investigation over to us for the time being.
Oh, I get it. Light loves me like crazy, so he doesn't want me to call him, because that'll only make him worry about me.
Search as much as you like, Aizawa. You won't find the notebook.
I wouldn't like all this suspicion to ruin the atmosphere around here.
This isn't a social club. I think Aizawa
I
and
hope he
Mogi should
lives.
do as they see fit.
He is very wholesome.
Yeah, I
It's
hope.
time for
If
Kira's
anything,
kingdom.
I want him to be the only one that lives, bro. He's so cool. Either that or he's just a really good actor playing stupid the whole time.
Greetings to
Like,
all my
hey.
fellow Kira worshippers. I am Demigawa, the voice of our god Kira. Behold! This is the new Kira's kingdom, which shares its name with this program. Its construction is going smoothly, but will depend on the generous support of our loyal viewers. Once it has been completed, let us welcome our god here!
Whoa, talk about
There
bad
you
taste.
go. He's such a sleazebag and I love him.
Hey, so is everything okay?
Oh yeah, seems like it was just a prank. But just in case, one of us is gonna stay and keep watch over you for the next few days.
Really? Oh, that would be great.
Mogi, why don't you go back to headquarters? I'll stay on guard here.
Huh? I'm with Monchichi instead of Mochi?
What's wrong? Don't you trust me?
No, you're just not Monchichi without your old haircut. You're not cute anymore.
Mogi!
Yes, sir, my apologies.
All right, you stay.
We are now accepting donations, starting at the $1,000,000 mark towards the completion of Kira's kingdom. So, if you truly
This sounds like a
support
con.
It is.
Yep, just another scam at this point.
It doesn't even seem like Kira's style.
Demigawa. He's just acting on his own now. If he keeps doing this, he'll end up pushing people away from Kira. I don't need him anymore, but I can't do much at the moment.
Hey, welcome back, Aizawa.
We didn't find a notebook in Light or Misa's room. But still,
I understand. You're more than welcome to keep watch over Misa and I until you're satisfied.
Next on the program, it's time for me to introduce the new leaders I have chosen for Kira's kingdom.
Oh! A third?
First gentleman
Wait.
is...
Delete.
We will unite with Kira and work with him!
Delete!
Who's this?
This guy has the eyes too. Bro, he has that light work. You know what I'm saying? He has the light work. Who is this guy?
Dark light?
Yo!
This is night light?
Yeah.
And delete.
It's the flick for me, bro. Look at the flick of the wrist. He's dirty with it. And it happened live on TV with Light sitting right there.
What the hell
You
is
can't
this?
have better proof
You're
than that.
yelling in my ears.
Do you think it's because they're going overboard with this?
That might be a possibility. But this is horrible.
what's going on? There was no chance for either Misa Amane or Light to use the notebook to kill Demigawa.
Mikami. I can definitely use him. It seems I was right to choose him for this. He understands Kira's beliefs and ideals perfectly, and he knows what Kira wants and doesn't want. Thanks to that, he takes action without needing my orders. I had Misa relinquish ownership of the Death Note, Before she lost all her memories of the notebook, she sent it to someone else, along with some special instructions. Now she won't be able to answer any questions about it. She's just an ordinary woman. The main problem was selecting the next owner. I saw him trying to speak to Kira through the television broadcasts. It was clear he worshipped Kira from the bottom of his heart. He would understand that he was chosen simply by receiving and accepting the notebook.
Yo, Light is a good...
There was no mistake in my selection.
Good judge of character.
Teru Mikami. He's more than worthy of becoming the hand of Kira.
Shinigami, thank you for coming to me. Now I'll be able to punish evildoers with death.
He's got the eyes too.
But the thing is, are they suspicious as to why Ryuki's all of a sudden gone?
God.
Like, hold
Because
on.
I noticed he was gone.
I didn't even book that.
I was wondering, because he wasn't with Misa. I thought it was interesting that he is the one that has Misa's notebook, but he stopped hanging out with Misa and started hanging out downstairs with Light. I thought that was interesting, but I was like, whatever, he just likes him. And then I realized that he wasn't there with Misa and he wasn't there in the room with them when What's-His-Face came back. So I was like,
So how does Light still have his memories?
He still has a book.
Oh, the hidden... Oh, Rem's books. Rem's book.
There's 2 books. He still has Rem's. And
He just doesn't have the dead god to go along with the book.
Yes, because she's gone. And then the other creepy bug face one, he took his book and flew away, and then Ryuk still has the book that was with Misa, and he has Rem's book.
But the thing is, which book are they keeping to give to Nier? Keep in mind, Ryuk was flying around because they assumed that they had a book that they were keeping to investigate, right?
That's probably the Rem's book.
But
That's probably the one that Light
exactly. So my point is now, aren't they gonna notice that Ryuk is no longer around all of a sudden as soon as people start suspecting Light? He's just mystically gone.
Maybe they don't know that he's allowed to go where he wants.
That's kind of crazy. If anything, he should have gave up the book that didn't have a debt god attached to it.
Then he would lose his memories. He'd have to relinquish ownership. He would lose his memories.
Yeah, but then take the book from Ryuk. Take the book that he gave to this Mikami guy. Take that book, right? So that Ryuk stays. So that they see that. I don't know. Like, I feel as though that's a big mistake on his part. Because Ryuk disappearing is going to be very noticeable. All of a sudden, we suspect you of being Kira. Poof, your dead god is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, she not added up.
Maybe they don't know that Ryuk has to stay there for the time that the book's there. Maybe they don't know that. Maybe he's allowed to just come and go as he pleases. He just chose to stay there. They don't know.
I guess.
I don't think he came out and told them like he told Light that he has to stay there until Light's dead or the book's given up.
I guess so. So that means that the book that belonged to Rem is the one that they're holding for investigative purposes. But and that one, it actually belongs to Light. Okay. Damn. I don't know. I feel like that was a misplay on his part, but y'all let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Go near. But I like Ryuk.
I like this Mikami guy.
Near.
This Mikami guy.
Literally Nightlight.
Nightlight.
That's what I'm going to call him.
Nightlight. You go night.